Good evening. How are you all doing? And sorry for again being 10 minutes late. I had a lot of sessions today and a lot of things, in terms of the preparation of classes going on. So I'm here at 9:40 today. And thank you for your patience, for all of you who are here, who are going to be watching this live again. Thank you so much for liking the likes, for your comments. And this is a real encouragement to me when you give a like, when you show the love to the videos, to the lives, and to everything that I share on my Insta handle. It means a lot. So please continue doing that. Your likes, shares, and comments mean a lot. It just encourages me, motivates me to continue doing this work even more. So I hope you all are having a fabulous Sunday evening. And so today I'm going to talk about something on the lines of legacy. What do you mean by legacy? So what do you mean by legacy? Legacy is something that you pass on to your future generation, isn't it? So my question to all of you is, what is it that you pass on to your future generation? What is it that you would like to pass on to your future generation? Many of you will come up with the thoughts on the lines of materialistic things, maybe a house, land, or gold, or, gems, or all of those things that money can buy. Yes, sure. I mean, like, it's nice that you can pass on that legacy to your children, but do you realize, do you have any clue what is that invaluable? By invaluable, I mean that cannot be measured, that cannot be, measured in terms of value, because it is so valuable. That invaluable thing that you can pass on to your future generation as a legacy is your mental health, is your sound mental health, is your capacity to be able to live in this world, on the planet Earth, with ease, with grace, and with joy. Now that is something which many adults don't have it for themselves. So I'm going to share a case study that I had today. So I had a mother come to me for a session today, about 51. And hi Monica, hi Dr. Rahul, so good to see you here. And a mother came for a session for dysfunctional relationships, for, attracting the same kind of partner over and over again. So similar energy in a different body, and it is a pattern which she could, see for herself, because she's a healer herself. And then after having got the session done, she was very relieved and relaxed, and there was a meltdown and all of that. And then she also mentioned, I really do not want to carry on with this energy. Do not definitely want to pass it on to my daughter, who is 21, because the similar patterns have begun to show up for her as well. Yes, that's true. Your children begin to heal you. It is the unassigned job that you give unknowingly, unconsciously to your children, and they just happily take it because they can see the parent, the adult, in crisis. So when you are having the mental, emotional, or even physical crisis going on, and you are not able to deal with it, you're not able to go beyond it, your child, no matter what age, especially younger children, take on that responsibility of healing you. And in turn, to heal you, they also pick up all of your patterns, all of those things, which is creating more and more of that in your life. And I'm sure that is not really what every parent desires for their child, right? I'm sure you don't desire that for your child, that your child should have the similar, things going on, especially mentally, physically, emotionally, that you have gone through, that you have been facing, that you have not been able to come through in your life. So the most precious gift, invaluable, which is beyond measures, way beyond value, gift that you can give to your child is your sound mental emotional health. No matter how much well you wish for your child, that your child should excel, your child should succeed, your child should just come out with flying colors in any area of their life, but it begins from here. It really begins from here. And if you see your child following on your footsteps, displaying the similar patterns that you have been kind of showing up in your life, that has been showing up in your life on a recurring basis, then please know your child has picked up a lot of your energies. Your child is dynamically healing you, and so is picking up all of those things that you have not been able to deal with. So if you don't want your child to go through all of those things, especially trauma, yes, the mental, emotional, physical trauma, if you don't want your child to go through that, begin to heal yourself. Choose healing, choose therapy, as it is so much required, especially in today's time, because in the kind of world that we live in, we are exposed to a lot of stuff, right? You are aware of that. Now, healing and therapy is a normal. It's no more a luxury thing. It's no more it's just meant for certain kind of people. I think very many people require it today. Very many people will agree with it today, that healing is as much required as you go to a physician, to a GP, for anything which is showing up in your body. As common as fever, common cold, GAD, general anxiety disorder, or stress, or borderline depression, or all of those things, not being able to manage your own emotions, are just as common as probably the fever or the common cold or the cough that anybody sees. The only difference is certain symptoms in your body in terms of physical health in fever and common cold may show up with the change in weather. This has no weather regulation. This may just show up anytime. Anytime this shows up in your reality, you think this is showing up more and more in your life, it is time to see a therapist. It is time to probably see a specialist. It is time to see a professional. And there should not be any qualms or point of views about it. Because mental health is as important, emotional health is as important, or rather more important than your physical health. Why more important? Because if you're mentally and emotionally in a healthy space, if you are functioning well, if you are not functioning from dysregulated nervous system, then your physical health is taken care of. But if you're not processing your emotion correctly, if you do not know what to do with your emotions, if there is an emotion of anger, there is an emotion of helplessness, there is an emotion of sadness, what do I do with it? Have you questioned that? How do I process it? How do I go beyond it? That's exactly where the professional comes into picture. A professional can help you to go beyond it, transcend it, not bypass it. Yes, not bypass it. Because anything that you bypass, that you avoid, is going to create more and more of that energy. And this time around, when you bypassed it, when you just shoved it under the carpet, any time in the future when it shows up, it would show up flared up, like really big. Because now it is an intense thing. It has, the magnitude has, increased. So please do not ignore that. There are so many people, mental health specialists, that you can find online. All that is required is please connect with one. And it's no more a taboo. It's no more a, naysay. Hi Teresa, how are you? So seeing a specialist, mental health specialist is as common today as you see a GP. Do not shirk away from that. Like I said, I will repeat myself again, the greatest gift that you can give to your future generation, the legacy that you can leave for your future generation, your children, is your sound, healthy mental system, your sound, healthy mental state. When you are in sound, healthy mental state, you will see the difference in your parenting. Surely, when you are conscious, when you are aware what is going on within your system in terms of emotion, in terms of your mental health, when you know, oh yes, I am aware of this pattern showing up, and now if I can help myself, well and good. If not, I will rather see a specialist who can help me with this, a professional who can help me with this, so that I do not carry this forward. I do not just kind of drag my life with this, because it is not easy to live life with this kind of symptoms. Notice how many aches and pains or intensities do you feel in your body. It is not normal to have those aches and pains in your body. It is not normal to wake up in the morning not feeling fresh. Yes, I mean, if you just ask somebody, if somebody has had a 7-8 hours of good sleep, the person must be fresh, must wake up with a kind of, a verve, kind of energy in the morning. Wow, I am so excited to start my day. But if that doesn't happen, then there is something that you need to look into. And when you look into it, you will see what is not allowing you to have those fresh mornings, what is not allowing you to have the excitement of enthusiasm of living on the planet. Because you are here to enjoy, you're not here to drag your life, you're not here to complete your life, you're not here to get done, finish with your life. Am I correct? So be it any issue that you're not able to deal with, it could be in regards with money, relationships, or something which is showing up in your body, do see the specialist. Do seek the mainline treatment. And besides that, alternative therapies, alternative healing therapies are of great, emphasis. I'm gonna put emphasis because I've seen so many changes in people's life. Hi Thoral, so good to see you here. I have seen so many lives shifting, like this case that I'm talking about of a lady today who came for only attracting abusive partners in her life, and that is a pattern. It's not once or twice, it just happened 5 to 6 times, and now she can see the same pattern in her 21-year-old daughter. It has automatically been passed from her to her daughter, because firstly, daughter is healing her dynamically. Secondly, now daughter is healing so much, daughter is healing mother so much, has taken on the patterns as well. So today mother came, and 2 days later now daughter is coming for the session too. And today the way mother was relieved, it was so relieving for me as well. That one life that I could bring about the change in. One living energy in front of me who came with a lot of crisis, actually literally crying, left the space with a big broad smile. And that is why I think I do this work, and I keep coming back with more and more of this work, and keep coming back here with lives, CB2LL Consciousness Bites to Live Light. So thank you so much for all the love, guys, that you give me, that you keep showing up every Sunday 9:30 p.m. And like I say always, I'm going to say it again today, please address your mental health. Look at the signs where you are avoiding or addressing your mental health issues. If you're avoiding for any reason, look at the reason. What is it that you're avoiding it for? Address it and see the difference. So you can ask the question. There are many specialists. If you ever have a confusion, who do I go to? So it's not that who is the best therapist. Now best is again a judgment, because somebody's best may not be your good. So ask a question, which therapist or a healer will I receive from? Which therapist or healer would contribute to the change that I am looking for in my life? And the best or the worst is just sheer judgment. Somebody who may not be very popular, somebody probably who is not on social media, but if you know about that person, if you got to know about that person, just ask question, will I receive from this therapist or healer? Will this person be able, will this person contribute change in my life that I'm looking for? Just go to that person. Don't look for a popular one. who's on social media, who's got certain comments and certain ratings. Don't go look for that. Look for somebody who will contribute to you and somebody that you will receive from. So with that, I'm gonna sign off today and have a blissful Monday, guys. Mondays are not about blues but about bliss. Life is not about blues but about bliss. So how much bliss are you capable of having in your life? Now, bliss is not happiness. Bliss is that inner joy which is beaming from inside. Yes, that joy has no reason, no apparent reason. It is not related with anything external, that you went for a movie or you did some shopping or you went for a holiday or you bought something new. No, those are external things giving you joy. You enjoy those external things. But the bliss is something which comes from within. So look for that bliss. What can give me the bliss? How can I step into my bliss zone with total ease? Ask that question. How can I step into my bliss zone with total ease and remain there for as long as I am choosing to? Yes, everything is based on your choice. Hey Selarka, so good to see you here. Everything is based on your choice. So use the tools. Use the tools that I have shared in so many past lives. You will find them every Sunday. I'm doing a live 9:30 p.m. And please remember, Mondays is not about blues, but it is about bliss. How can I have a fantastic start of my Monday? That's the question. That's the tool to go to. How can I have a fantastic start of my blissful Monday? Okay, so I'm going to sign off. Have a blissful Monday. Have a great week. And I hope you enjoyed your Sunday and tucked in already, probably preparing to tuck in because you have to start your Monday tomorrow. So have a blissful week. And you can ping me. You can leave your comments here. Like, share, subscribe. And please share if this has contributed to you in any way. Share it with someone who required to listen to this live. Share it with someone who really needed or really need to hear this. Share it with them. How mental health, your choice of mental health, can be the biggest, greatest gift to your child, to your future generation. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Shabak Khair, Shubhratri, and I'll see you 9:30 p.m. next Sunday. Bye bye.